Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be pointing out the three major scenarios that the Russia-Ukraine war affected the Nigeria's economy. The Russia-Ukraine war, which began in February 2022, has had significant ripple effects on the global economy, including Nigeria. As Africa's largest economy by GDP and a major oil exporter, Nigeria has been particularly vulnerable to the disruptions caused by the conflict. In this video, we provide an in-depth analysis of how the war has impacted Nigeria's economy in three major scenarios. First, rising energy costs, fuel prices, and global oil price surge. The war caused a spike in global oil prices, with Brent crude reaching $139 per barrel in March 2022, the highest since 2008. While Nigeria is an oil exporter, it relies heavily on imported refined petroleum due to its underperforming refineries. This increase in import costs and higher global fuel prices raised the cost of importing refined petroleum, worsening Nigeria's subsidy burden. Thankfully, the Dangote refinery in Nigeria began operations in mid-2024. The refinery started by producing diesel and aviation fuel and began supplying premium motor spirit, PMS, to the Nigerian market in September 2024. We also have diesel and cooking gas, also known as liquefied petroleum gas, LPG prices, as used by industries and households, surged by over 200% in 2022, increasing production costs and contributing to inflation and global supply disruptions. Secondly, the Russia-Ukraine war has significantly affected food supply chain in terms of wheat and grain shortages. Ukraine plays a crucial role in this aspect because Ukraine is a major global exporter of wheat, maize, and sunflower oil. The war disrupted its exports, causing global shortages. Russia, on the other side, plays a significant role because Russia is a key exporter of fertilizers and natural gas, a critical input for fertilizer production. Sanctions and supply chain disruptions caused fertilizer prices in Nigeria to rise by 300% in 2022. The impact would mean Nigerian farmers would be faced with higher input costs, reducing agricultural productivity and exacerbating food insecurity as it is currently in Nigeria. Now relating this to Nigeria's dependence, Nigeria imports $4 billion worth of wheat annually, primarily from Russia and Ukraine. The war led to about 40% increase in wheat prices, driving up the cost of bread, noodles, and other staples that can be domestically produced within the country. The third scenario is geopolitical shifts in Russia-Africa relations. Nigeria and other African nations faced pressure to take sides in the conflict, thereby complicating diplomatic relations. Russia's efforts to strengthen ties with Africa, for example, grain donations, created geopolitical tensions with Western allies such as the United States of America and United Kingdom. This was evident during the End Bad Governance in Nigeria, where some protesters were seen flaunting the Russian flag in Kano and Kaduna states, calling on Kremlin to salvage Nigeria's woes. The war accelerated Europe's shift away from Russian gas, increasing demand for alternative energy sources like Nigerian LNG. However, Nigeria's underinvestment in gas infrastructure limited its ability to capitalize on this opportunity. Conclusion: the Russia-Ukraine war has had profound effects on Nigeria's economy, prompting existing challenges like inflation, forex scarcity, and food insecurity. While Nigeria is not directly involved in the conflict, its dependence on global markets for food, fuel, and investment has made it highly vulnerable to the war's disruptions. To mitigate these impacts, Nigeria must 1. Diversify its economy away from oil and imports. 2. Invest in agriculture to achieve food self-sufficiency. Third, strengthen forex reserves by boosting exports and attracting foreign investment. Fourth, address structural inefficiencies like oil theft, corruption, and insecurity. Without these reforms, Nigeria will remain vulnerable to external shocks, undermining its economic stability and development goals. Thank you, and do like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more upcoming educative videos and contents.